You wake up naturally in a confused haze to the sun's light as it shines through your bedroom window. Normally, on a school night, your phone's alarm would wake you up bright and early, but today, the far too familiar sound of your alarm did not play. You reach over with your eyes still closed to your nightstand and grab your phone. Slowly opening your eyes and adjusting to the light, you check your notifications. You have only one, a missed call from your boyfriend, Colin. You prop yourself up on your elbows and tap the notification to call him back. He answers almost immediately. "Wake up, sleepyhead. Snow day." It takes you a second to register what he said, but a moment later, you bolt up and hop out of bed. Sure enough, as you pull open the curtains, there's a thick blanket of snow covering what once was your green, grassy backyard. You hang up your phone and rush to get dressed in your snow clothes. Your rarely used snow clothes are tucked far in the back of your closet, and you have to stand up on the tips of your paws to reach the cardboard box marked with winter clothing. Inside, long sweatpants, a puffer jacket, snow boots, a warm wool hat, and various other articles such as mittens, scarves, and earmuffs. You waste no time suiting up, not even bothering to change out of your pajamas before getting dressed in the warm apparel. You aren't used to getting snow in your town. You don't even remember seeing snow in the forecast the night before. Still, the feel of soft snow is strangely familiar and comforting as you run out of your back door and sink your snow boots into the freshly piled snow. Suddenly, you feel two strong arms wrap around you and pull you into the soft snow. It was Colin, of course, confirmed with a soft kiss on your cheek. He's dressed in similar winter clothes as you and has his hood over his head with his pointed wolf ears sticking through small holes in it. "Have you ever seen this before?" Colin asks you as he loosens his grip and lets you stand back up, both of you now half covered in snow. You shake your head and take a moment to walk around in the snow, leaving a path of boot tracks behind you. There has never been snow like this before in your town, at least from what you can remember. The good news about that, though, is that your town is never prepared to clear off the roads when a winter storm occurs, so school is almost always canceled. You lay on your back and lift your arms and legs up and down, making a snow angel. You expected the snow to be cold on your body, but in fact, you couldn't feel anything under the layers of insulating snow gear. "We should go get my sled and take it up the big hill," Colin says, wagging his tail through a pile of snow, sending little clouds of it in both directions. He holds out his paw and you take it, using his strength to pull yourself off the ground, not letting go of his paw even after getting back up. Colin squeezes it and walks with you, paw in paw, to his house. You've never understood why Colin kept a sled when it never snowed. He always told you that you never know when he might need it. You guess he was right. After retrieving his sled from the garage, you and Colin start to head behind his house to his backyard where, eventually, you come up on a drop-off. Colin's house was on top of a big hill, and it had a fairly steep slope, perfect for sledding. Know how to use one of these things? Colin asks you, setting the sled flat down on the snow. You think for a minute and shake your head. As you start thinking about movies and TV shows where someone was sledding, you realize that you've only ever seen someone in the middle of sledding. You have no clue how to take off. Surely, it can't be that complicated though. Colin sits down on the front of the sled and pats the back seat for you. You sit down behind him and scoot close to his body so your tail doesn't get dragged through the snow. Colin's warm body feels nice, even under all your layers. He does a few awkward wiggles in the sled, trying to make it move forward a bit, before the sled finally starts moving on its own. The sled slowly gains speed as it slides further and further down the hill. The thrill hits you immediately, like going down the first hill of a roller coaster. You wrap your arms around Colin's midsection and pull yourself tighter to him. The intimacy of the moment is completely lost on you. Instead, you focus solely on making sure you don't fall off the sled and tumble down the hill. Sledding felt like how you imagined driving a convertible would feel like, wind through your fur and whistling past your ears. Your scarf gets caught in the wind and dances behind you, and so does Colin's. As you look over the wolf's shoulder, you notice that you are heading straight towards a small bump of packed snow, and sure enough, the sled hits it, and both you and Colin are sent flying forward. Fortunately for you, you land on top of him and don't get covered in snow like the less fortunate wolf. He shakes his head and looks up at you on top of him. Now, the intimacy isn't lost on you, and neither is it on Colin, who leans in to kiss your nose. After you both catch your breath, Colin says, "Do you want to go up again?" You smile and shake your head. That was enough thrill to last at least a dozen snow days, you think. Instead, you set your head down on Colin's chest and close your eyes. "That's all right. This is nice too." He wraps his arms around you and holds you tight to him. You couldn't think of a better way to spend your day off.